In feudal Japan, the Naishi were powerful court ladies, respected, refined, and constantly judged by the emperor and social expectations. Just like your friends on board game night.
The shogun declares that you cannot rearrange your stuff.
What? But what if I misplaced something?
Then you live with your shame.
So rude. Naishi plays 2 players with mechanics such as hand management, set collection, and pattern building. The game is of light complexity. You and your opponent are rival provincial leaders, each building your own territory through careful card placement and permanent decisions. Well, there are some strategic ways to manipulating the positioning of your final cards, but you can't just willy-nilly change their positions. No. The shogun is watching. Your province at the end of the game is made of 2 rows of 5 cards, your line, the 5 face-up cards seen by opponent, and your hand, 5 hidden cards. At the end, your hand slides under your line, forming a beautiful stage and hopefully scores you lots of points. A 2x5 grid, your land of glory, failure, or regrets that you did 6 turns ago. You start with mostly mountain cards, humble beginnings. You don't want to end up with more than 1 mountain, trust me. Then you'll slowly develop your territory by replacing cards from your line or hand with new ones from the river. That's a shared market of 5 face-up options. Just one tiny weeny little problem. You must always replace cards in the same position. So, on your turn, you mainly will be doing develop your territory action, which is discarding a card from your hand or line and take the card from the river in the same position. But wait, there's more. There's the worker placement side of turn, which is your bonus action. You can send your emissary to the imperial court. Think of it as politely facilitating your way to a special extra action. Do it before or after your main turn, swapping cards, 2 cards in your hand, 2 cards in your line, 2 cards in the river, or from the same position between your hand and line. Or send he to discard 2 cards from the river. Your second option on your turn is to recall your emissaries, and that's it. Get your workers back, ready for deployment next time. But do nothing else, so a very slow turn. Your third action is to impose an imperial decree. This one is spicy, which loses you 1 worker permanently and blocks that space forever, but it's a powerful move of exchanging a card from your hand or line with opponent's card. This can really disrupt your opponent. It's fine. Totally fine. I didn't need that 30 points Tory cards anyway. But do it too early and losing that extra worker is going to hurt. I already placed my emissary.
Yeah, you mean you're blocking me?
I prefer the term strategically monopolizing access to power.
Well, I prefer the term vindictively excluding me from spaces that I have a right to access.
I prefer the term benevolently house-sitting for the shogun. Your fourth and last option is if you think you got the most points or smart enough, you can declare the endgame as long as 1 river pile is empty. Your opponent gets 1 last turn. So, why do you want to place the cards in a certain order? First of all, you want to try to get rid of your starting mountain cards to a maximum of 1, otherwise negative points. You don't want to be caught having made mountains of bad decisions. Some cards give you points in the right position, like this Naishi card, 12 or 8 points for these 2 positions at game's end. Or the horseman scores extra if the banner is above it. Some give you set collection bonus. The Tory gives you 30 points if you have 3 or more cards. By the way, the number of card total is shown here. There's the ninja. It's stealthy, it's deadly, it's copying one character card. The rice fields score when adjacent to each other. 4+ is ideal. The Ronin scores more for the more variety of cards you have. And they are more. So game end triggers when a player declares it or when 2 river piles are empty. The player with the highest points wins this game of precision and timing. The ninja copies another character at the end. So technically, it's whoever you want it to be.
That's kind of a copycat. No real originality.
Like your strategy. Naishi is elegant, compact, and surprisingly mean for a game that looks this pretty. Every decision is meaningful. Every swap feels sneaky, and every emissary worker play is a tiny haha gotcha moment. You can block your opponent with your workers, but you must spend the whole turn to retrieve your workers. So do it at the right time so it doesn't waste your opportunity to get the right card. It's like if Hanamikoji and Sudoku Puzzle had a samurai baby, polite, precise, and quietly nudging you to take something away from your opponent, or to take that card. And best of all, it plays quickly but gives you that one more jewel feeling, because clearly this time you'll be the one who builds the perfect province. And that's how you build the most prestigious territory in feudal Japan, through elegance, patience, and a total lack of self-control.
And sometimes betrayal.
Always betrayal.
Especially between spouses.
No hard feeling. Now you subscribe for more board game jewels.